It's time whether you are Aoi, Yori, Ashua. Like, comment, and subscribe. Kurari Hashinabini, a college student who lives alone, meets a beautiful but bewildered girl dressed in a kimono at a train station. He volunteers her to guide her away to the address she's looking for, which happens to be in his neighborhood, but turns out to be an empty lot. Not knowing what to do next, Koro invites the devastated girl to his apartment and asks for any additional clues to her destination. She supplies him with a photo of two children whom Koro immediately identifies as himself and Aoi Sakurbi, his childhood friend. It turns out that the girl in front of him is Aoi, his betrothed fiancée, who came all the way to Tokyo to marry him. Her revelation was not only surprising, but also reminded him the deepest part of Koro's memory from which why he left the Hanabi family in the first place. This anime has a sequel, Side Story. It has 24 episodes. It premiered April 11th, 2002 to September 26th, 2002. It is based off of a manga series. It is a harem, slice of life, comedy, drama, romance, and seinen. Each episode is 20 minutes per episode, and this is rated PG-13. Why I reviewed this anime to begin with, because this is really a gem of an anime, because even though it came out in 2002, with it being 24 episodes and also in the genre of harem, I feel like the story is very simple. I mean, you have two of the main important aspects of these characters in this anime, and for once the guy's not a jerk that plays along with those crazy stereotypes, and along with it being harem, there are some edgy spots here and there, maybe a couple fan service, but it does take the overall key focus of the main character, well, the two main characters who the story revolves around. And even though the dude's in a harem, he does stay loyal to the person who, like his childhood best friend, who's betrothed to, and you get more of a background of him, why he left the family to begin with, and how these two became betrothed in the first place. And it's focused on their dynamic, along with the other cast. I feel like when you're watching this show, you really get a sense of feel for these two, especially since this story is simple. She comes back to marry him, fiance betrothed, and you figure out why he left the family to begin with. And with any harm, he's surrounded by at least 5 or 6 girls. And I just will stop right there because I don't want to give too much away in the story, but I think there's so much to unravel within the 24 episodes. You're slowly learning about all the different backgrounds of these characters, their behaviors, their background, their traits, their personality. That really fleshes them out really well to the very end. And so I think also, based on manga series, it also either had a visual novel game to go with it, but I'm not really sure. I think there was a game for this at one point, but I'm not sure. I think it's for the PlayStation 2, or not, my memory stands correct. Also, the art style is very amazing. The way that they do exquisite details of the background, from the outfits to the floorboards and the wall, they did a stunning job. And the animation was done really well, even though for being a 2002 anime. That the backgrounds are stunning. They're amazing. All the different textures on the faces, the way they flesh everything out, it's simply fantastic. And then the sound, the intro and the outro were really good. The music fit well with the background series, and the characters talk, and they introduce some music here and there. And I feel like overall, sometimes when there was a deep scene going on and the music just fits perfectly, it kind of made me cry a little bit, but in a good way. I feel like also with the scenery and the background and the ambiance with the sound, the characters are another thing that I felt are really drawn to, because where the characters interacted with each other, along with their very powerful narrative and the beautiful background that is assembled with it. I think this anime is more character driven than plot driven, because the characters really push forth the effort in the anime, which I thought was really impressive. With that being said, you have most of the characters that you could honestly either relate to or felt some type of closeness to when you're watching this, and then taking you on a whirlwind of emotion, which I think if an anime has that much of a emotional response by the end of it, where you're literally crying, I think that's a good way for anime to leave a lasting impression on you, especially overall with the enjoyment factor that I really liked about this. It kind of brings back memories of childhood, where you do have that crush and you didn't know whether he liked you or not. But in this case, it takes to where they are betrothed, and the dialogue is just very touching, very sincere, and everything feels so organically natural that it doesn't feel forced with the overall conversation. But most of the characters in this cast and the supporting cast, I feel like this anime is a really nice romantic anime that you can watch either with a friend or significant other, and have a nice time with. I think you should definitely check it out because of the way it's set up and the storyline, which I think you'll really enjoy. And just see like the progression how each of the characters grow within the 24-hour episode lifespan that it does have. But definitely check it out. Thanks for tuning in the review. Give this big video a big thumbs up. Then know that you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below in the comment section what anime you want me to review next, or any suggestions that you may have. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more contents and more videos to grow the anime family. See you soon. Bye.